What's up, guys? This is Cody Brockway back with another episode of CB's Fun with Vinyl. This is part 2 in commemoration of Paul McCartney's birthday, which happened this past weekend. Happy belated 80th birthday, Paul. A lot of you guys are enjoying part 1, so I'm going to give you part 2. So in part 1, I showed you my entire Beatles collection. You know, box sets, records, CDs, etc., etc. So now I'm going to show you my entire Paul McCartney and Wings and solo collection now. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to start off with box sets, and then I'm going to move to vinyl, and then CDs, DVDs, etc., etc. So without further ado, let's start off with this little set that I got on CD a couple years ago when it came out. It's called Pure McCartney. This is an awesome compilation. Basically what he did for this was he handpicked all the songs from his entire billion-year career post-Beatles, and this is the 4-disc version. You can also buy the 2 CD version, but I wanted to get the 4-disc version. This has got something from every album. It's got Souvenir from Flaming Pie, Arrow Through Me from Back to the Egg, 1985, Calico Skies, Pipes of Peace, My Valentine, which is one that he did from that jazz record a couple years ago that he put out. Pretty cool. So this spans up until 2016. So it has everything from McCartney from 69 up to New from 2013. It misses Egypt Station and McCartney 3 because obviously they weren't out yet. That's the CD edition. I also got the vinyl edition as well. Very nice. Very, very nice. I love it. And so, yeah, so this is the Flaming Pie Archival box set. It's pretty sweet. This is the Wildlife Archival box set. This is the Red Rose Speedway Archival box set. This is the Tug of War Archival box set. I love these archive sets that he does. He really gives you everything when you buy one of these. It's like everything that he done in that period of his career will be in that box. This is the Ram one. It's pretty sweet. Oops. This is the Band on the Run edition. This one's just like a book. It's got the discs, and pretty sweet. Some of these are like really hefty ones, like the Flaming Pie one's got like 7 discs in it. It's all, you know, he's got the home demos and alternate takes and all that stuff. Venus and Mars, which might be my favorite Wings album. The set is really cool. And lastly, Flowers in the Dirt. This is the Flowers in the Dirt archival set, and these are all numbered too. This is number 4554. Really, really cool stuff. I love it. I've been very happy with them, and I cannot wait to see what he puts out next for those box sets. Now on to the vinyl. All right, now on to the McCartney vinyl. So let's go right from his first record. McCartney 1. This was recorded when he was actually still legally in the Beatles. This wasn't released until 1970, but it was recorded in 1969 with him and his wife Linda. It's a great album. It's a good record. This is the half-speed mastered version of it that came out for Record Store Day a year or 2 ago. Pretty sweet, sounds awesome. This is McCartney 2, which is not his best album, but it's all McCartney albums are worth having. And this one actually comes with the 45 coming up live in Glasgow with nothing on the B-side, just empty. But that Glasgow version of that song is killer. I'd like to hear that entire show. So if that's been released, or if there's a way I can hear it, you can let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear it. That song is great, and from that show. So this is McCartney 3. This is his newest album. Really good one. I liked it a lot. Made in Rockdown. This is McCartney 3 as well. Yeah, so this is the black vinyl edition. Okay, so I screwed up a bit here. That other one's blue. Let me show you. Make it quick. So this is the blue one. Really good record. If you guys haven't heard it yet, I recommend. This is McCartney 3 on green vinyl. Yes, I saved the plastic sleeves that they come in. Huh. Green, green, green. All right. This is McCartney 3 Imagined. Haven't actually played this one yet. But the vinyl is really cool. Really sweet looking. I'll put this back together in a minute. And McCartney 3 Imagined, but this is another vinyl pressing where the vinyl is green. Pretty sweet, pretty sweet. And he did a lot for this album. Okay, so now we're going to move on to some of his archival vinyl releases. I showed you the box sets, and I'm going to show you the vinyl releases of those sets. So this is one of my all-time favorite albums, is Flaming Pie. And this is the vinyl box set edition that he put out for it about a year or two ago. So this has, this is actually on 180 gram audiophile vinyl. And of course it's half-speed mastered. It's got the remastered album, and it's got home recordings on the extra LPs. That's an amazing album. So awesome. So good. Wildlife Archive Edition. Look at that picture of him. I just love the guy so much. Wings at the Speed of Sound Archive Edition. Red Rose Speedway Archive Edition. Now this is really cool, because this is the way that the Red Rose Speedway was supposed to come out 40 years ago. This is the double LP edition with the extra bonus material that was supposed to be on the original album, which got shelved at the time. Don't really know why. It was good stuff. Okay, so that's it for the archival releases for vinyl. But here's an original Red Rose Speedway. Somehow I ended up with two. Not complaining. An original Flowers in the Dirt. Pipes of Peace. Tug of War, another one of my fave McCartney albums. These are all good. You won't really find a bad record. Even like his worst one has still got good tunes on it. Wildlife, original copy. Back to the Egg. Love this one. Really underrated, really good one. And very much so out of print. So this is the reissue for Wings Over America. Colored vinyl edition. So we'll look at, one of them is blue. Pretty cool. He did a re-release thing a couple years ago where he took a couple of his Wings era albums and re-released them on colored vinyl. I have a few here. Actually, he did Chaos and Creation too. It's pretty alright. And red. Wings Over America. This is from 2019. And this is Wings Over America from 1976. This is original. Original as it comes. This is highlights for Tripping the Live Fantastic. I don't have the full edition, but I will have one day. This is, okay, here we go. Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. This, if I'm not mistaken, is colored vinyl. No, it's not. No, it's not colored. But this is the re-release from a couple years ago. Got put out in 2018. This is a good album. Oh, here we go. I'm going to show you that in a second, actually. I'm going to go to this first. This is Egypt Station, and inside I have tucked in the 45 for I Don't Know and Come On To Me. Came out on Record Store Day a few years ago. It's the 45, pretty sweet. This is the audiophile accordion gatefold edition of Egypt Station, which is one of my favorite albums. I love this so much. When this came out, I just played it over and over again. This is from 2018, and it was just so great. Can't believe it was 4 years ago. Wow, mind blown. Don't worry about that after. So then, after that, he put out the colored edition, which is the Explorers edition. That's what it's called. And so basically with that, you get extra live stuff, you get extra bonus tracks and stuff that weren't on the original CD. You get some stuff, like live stuff from the album played live at Abbey Road Studios. It's on pink vinyl. Might be pink and purple if I'm not mistaken. Oh, pink. Pink and pink. Oh, and purple, that's right. Pink, and purple. There we go. Pretty cool. Love Egypt Station. Band on the Run. Original as it comes. Press to Play. Some people give this album a bit of a hard time, but I digress. It is very 80s, but it's also very good. Press to Play. Lots of good tunes on this one. Ram, I was listening to this today. Love this album. God, this is amazing. Paul is Live. So this is some of his live stuff from the 1993 tour. And this is on baby blue vinyl. Oh, get in there. Okay. This is, I can't pronounce this, Choba BCCCP. So this is him playing some 50s music. You get stuff like Lucille, Kansas City, Don't Get Around Much Anymore, I'm Gonna Be a Wheel Someday, Midnight Special. This is him doing covers basically, but it's still really cool to have. This is one of the Fireman albums that he did. So he teamed up with this electronic guy named Youth, and they teamed up as the Firemen. And this album is called Electric Arguments, and it's really cool. If you've never heard this before, you got to check it out. and this is really hard to find, actually. This is out of print, way out of print. But if you can get your hands on a copy of this, it's worth it. London Town original. Wings at the Speed of Sound original. All the Best, which is a great compilation that came out around 1987, 88 somewhere. Yeah, 87. Good stuff. This has got what was pretty new at the time. No More Lonely Nights. Once Upon a Long Ago. But then it's also got Jet, Band on the Run coming up, Ebony and Ivory. Listen to What the Man Said, Let Him In, Silly Love Songs, Sea Moon, Pipes of Peace. And lots of other great tunes. Different editions of this, like I think the CD's got a couple of different tracks and the cassette may differ as well, but pretty cool. Another copy of London Town. A picture disc for Band on the Run. Pretty sweet. Let's have a look at what the other side looks like. This is the back cover, basically, of the album, but really cool to have. Band on the Run is a fantastic record, but you guys definitely all know that if you're watching this. Wings Greatest original. This is the 12-inch single for Say Say Say, which is a classic song he did with Michael Jackson. This is a 12-inch single for Take It Away, and on the other side is I'll Give You a Ring and Dress Me Up as a Robber. Now, that song, I'll Give You a Ring, was never further released beyond the 12-inch single until it got put out on the Archive box set. So get your hands on a copy of that, trust me. And Venus and Mars. Venus and Mars. I got one more McCartney thing, which was out of view. And this is an imported edition of Band on the Run. It looks like it's from Germany. Glossy cover, you can tell. PAS 10007. The label's pretty sweet. Pretty cool. That's it for vinyl. Now we will finish off the CD collection. Alright, now to the last installment. We're on to the Paul McCartney CDs that are not box sets or anything like that. This is just regular CDs. So the first one is from the Paul McCartney collection, which is a 1993 release campaign that he put out. And a lot of these are actually really rare now, and I've got quite a few of them, actually. So anyway, Wings at the Speed of Sound. Flowers in the Dirt. And if you're wondering if I have Back to the Egg, which is a highly collectible item, I do not have yet. McCartney 1. And so this is not, actually this is the Paul McCartney collection edition, just the cover is like this, but the back is the same as all the other ones. It's McCartney 2 and McCartney 3. I had to put them all together. McCartney 3. Here's the rest of them. So this is Wings Over America, double CD. I really need to get that box set, you know. Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. Driving Rain. This is The World Tonight. This is a CD single. And so the first track is, of course, The World Tonight. And then there's a song called Looking for You. Then there's Ubu Jubu Part 1. This is Amoeba Gig. This is, I think, from 2007, around there. Wasn't released till recently, but the show is from 2007. Pretty cool. Flaming Pie. Memory Almost Full. I've actually had this since it came out. Had this a long time. I'd love to get my hands on a vinyl copy of this. This album is really good. Another underrated one, Dance Tonight, Ever Present Past, You Tell Me, Only Mama Knows, Gratitude, That Was Me. This whole album is just really, really enjoyable. Okay, so this is the Archive double CD. Sorry, double CD or is it triple? Yeah, double CD edition of Red Rose Speedway. Double CD edition of Ram. Double CD edition of Flowers in the Dirt. This is the double CD edition of Wildlife. Let me check this one. This is the triple disc edition of Band on the Run. And that's it for the Archive ones on this regular CD format. So not the box sets, basically. This is his album called New. Came out 2013. This is All the Best on CD. This is Venus and Mars on CD. Wings Greatest on CD. And Off the Ground on CD. Right on. I'm going to show a little bit. I'm actually going to show something that's pretty cool that I got at the concert, because I saw him in July of 2016 in my hometown, or my birth town of Hamilton. I live in Caledonia now, but pretty freaking close. Saw him at Cops Coliseum. It was an amazing show. One of the best nights of my life. One of the best shows I've ever been to. The sound was fantastic. When you listen to his live records, I do have the CD of Back in the US, which is a great live album from 2002. If you listen to his live stuff, or many of his more recent live albums, and you go see him live, it sounds identical to the live albums. His band is great. So I'll be back. There's actually 2 more CDs I'm going to show you, and a cool VIP concert pass. I'll be back. Okay. So I found this, actually. This is pretty cool. This is a Picture Disc 45, and it's for 2 songs that he put out around the same time as Egypt Station, but they never made it to that record. The songs are called Home Tonight and In a Hurry. This is pretty cool. Pretty collectible piece here. This is from Record Store Day a couple years ago. Record Store Day is great, you know, when they want to be anyway. So these are, I do have a copy of the booklet CD edition of Good Evening New York City, but I did not find it in time to record this video. But it is here. So this is Wingspan, the double CD edition. Hits in History, great compilation. Absolutely love that. And this is the Egypt Station CD with the green band. And by the green band, you know, it has the extra 2 bonus songs called Get Started and Nothing for Free. And this opens up also like the album does. Pretty cool. Love this album. And one of the coolest things that you guys might see in this video is what I'm wearing around my neck. So as I mentioned earlier, when I went to see Paul, I was in Hamilton about 5-6 years ago, and it was a fucking great show. It was totally awesome. And we got a VIP pass, which came with, we got like a blanket and really good seats, and there's a couple other things, but it's been so many years now. There's like a laminated ticket. It was really cool. And this, which is a lanyard with this image of Paul screaming away in the microphone. This is from the one-on-one tour. 10 out of 10 show, would do again. Well, awesome. So thank you for coming on the journey with me through my Paul McCartney and Beatles collection over the last 2 videos. Really appreciate it. And if you liked this, I hope you will like it and subscribe. And I will have lots more goodies for your perusal soon. happy belated birthday, Paul. Thank you for 60 years of great music, and I wish you another 80 years of life. No, for real, Paul. Like I wish you all the best, man. If you ever get to see this, which you probably won't, but thanks for all the great music. And to you viewers, stay tuned for more.